Hi guys, everything in this big old pile of stuff represents the stuff I was good at with planning this year. This video is going to be all about my planner pluses and my deltas. A plus is something I did well this year, and I either might continue it in the future or I just want to give myself a pat on the back for it. And that's what all this pile is. Planner deltas is a nice way to say of things that didn't work out well. At my old job, my boss would always have us do during our weekly one-on-ones pluses and deltas. He never said anything negative. He was a very positive thinking person, so I thought I would adapt that for a video. So let's start by talking about all the things that I did well at this year with stickers and with planning. First, we're looking at my 2017 Erin Condren horizontal planner. The thing I want to commend myself on is how I managed to do no white space planning in this planner. Let me flip to you guys to the first week in this planner. It's half a week. Does not look great. I had no idea what I was doing or how to plan in this planner. And then we take a look at this last week in the planner I just did. I did it, guys. No white space planning in horizontal is not only possible, it looks good. So I'm really proud of myself for managing that this year. The next thing I want to toot my own horn about is rewind planning. Rewind planning is something I adapted from several other YouTubers I know, but it is memory keeping planning. At the end of a week or like the start of a new one, I sit down and I write everything special that happened in the last week, and I make a spread of it in my personal planner in So Much Crafting inserts that look like this blank. But I have done since May, right? Yep, since May I've done one every week, and they just look so cute. I really like them because it's a way to catch up on everything I did and like mark accomplishments, and I just really love it, and I think I did a great job with it this year, in addition to not only doing it but just posting about it. So at the start of this year, sticker organizing was kind of like a shit show with me. Like, I didn't know where to put stuff, and whenever I sat down to plan, I didn't know where my stuff was, but I have achieved kind of a planner bliss with it, or organizing bliss, although I am changing some stuff for next year to fit my planning style. So I have two mini binders. This one, which is stuffed to the brim with both old kits that I've made and then new kits that I can use for other things. And then what's this in the back? Oh, inserts. Huh, there's some inserts in there. So this is a huge one that I'm going to have to de-stash. And then I have one small binder that has all of my old functional stickers that are like dot stickers and word stickers that I used to use very often. Next, I use brag books this year to organize all my character stickers from different shops, and then everything else was in this organizing store. Is that what it's called? The container store. Sorry. I love this. It has so much room in it. So I think I did a really good job organizing my stickers and finding just like a way that worked for me with stickers and organizing them, and I was really proud of it. So next I want to talk to you guys about all my pens. I already filmed like a pen favorites, but these have been pens that I've used a lot this year, and I think I chose really well, I guess, but a plus for me has been using good quality pens. So these are Papermate Inkjoy gel pens in 0.5 and 0.7. I have put in the money to buy a lot of these in different colors. A gorgeous Pen Gems pen for my work planner that I really love, and then these Jelly Roll pens that are just really, really cute. A huge plus from this past year has been finding this sticker paper right here. This is removable matte sticker paper that I love. It comes in a pack of 100 for like 23 bucks, which is so cheap, and I think I did a really good job in finding it and making it work for me, and yay to me for finding it. I buy it just off of Amazon. Hopefully this isn't TMI for you guys, but a big plus to myself is, first of all, I tracked my periods this year, and second of all, well, first, I did them since January. I got a full year of them. But second of all, I found a really cool place to put them. In my new planner for next year, I bought special dots. Oops, let me tell you. I bought special dot stickers from Erin Condren to market that like make it like prettier, but this worked well for when it did, and I'm just really proud of myself for getting them all in there. I've never tracked a full year's worth of periods because I always like switch in between apps or styles, but I chose something that works for me and utilizes a page of this planner. This is in my weekly planner, but uses a page of this planner that I don't typically use. Also this year I found some really cute paper clips. They are from various shops. This one's from Michael's, this one is from the Container Store, and I also bought some from Etsy sticker shops. I know this is kind of lame, but I think I did a really good job in finding cute paper clips and utilizing them in a way in planners that was functional and pretty. Because a lot of times I see paper clips that are just there because they're pretty, or that are very functional but aren't cute. So, yay to me. Another thing I'm really proud of myself for figuring out is pre-planning. So these are sticky notes. There's 25 of them on a pad, and I put them in, and they fit perfectly in one page of my Erin Condren, and I pre-plan for weeks using this in there. I have one usually on every page at the start of the year, so I'm ready to like be in January and write down pre-planning for December without using a tiny sticky note that might fall out. These huge sticky notes do not fall out. I got this at Target, but they are also available at Staples in prettier colors. I found this at Staples. So I'm excited to use these again. The last two things I want to bring up, I can't show you, but one of them is my cart. It is one of those 3-tiered Planner Girl carts. I picked it up at Michael's when it was on sale. It's very cute, and it fits all my planner stuff for now, but it's nice that when I'm done filming, I can take everything off my table, and it still be within like reach of me, and then just be organized, and I like it. And then the last thing I'm giving myself as a plus is YouTube. I didn't start this in January. I started this like halfway through the year, but I think I've put in a lot of effort. I think I've done a pretty good job, and I'm like slowly evolving and learning new things about video making and editing. So I think that is a plus from me. All right, I spent a good bit of time patting myself on the back and letting me know how great I am, just so I could make it past this next portion where I talk about my planner deltas. There's a lot of stuff that through the year didn't work and I just got rid of, but I'm not mentioning everything. I am mentioning the highlights or like low lights, I don't know, stuff I suck at. So I'm going to start with my planner. While a lot of things worked very well in this planner, one of the things that started out pretty great was my memory section. So let me flip to January and I'll show you what I mean. So this is my January memory section. I used just washi tape and like paper I printed, and I put in a lot of cute stuff that happened this month. You know, seeing movies. This is a lot of movies I saw. You know, doing all kinds of cute stuff, and it worked out well. Here's a month that didn't work well. I put one thing in here and then I forgot. This is from April. This one wasn't terrible. This one was just like cute pictures, but the idea is this thing has gone downhill. You know, to now where it was just like character stickers because I wasn't saving anything. For the month of December, I have put in some more special things, including me seeing Santa, showing Santa in there. This one says my name on it, but it's a name tag, so I've done a little bit better. But all in all, the memory section was a cute idea that I didn't execute well, and I kind of didn't keep up with, and I'm not keeping for next year. Another thing I didn't do well in this planner was the notes pages. So first let's start with the notes pages at the end of the planner. I only used one, right? Yeah, I only used one, and I used it for like this 2017 savings challenge to save $5,000, but it didn't work out that way. I made it to week 10, and then I gave up, and I also like took things out of my savings. It didn't work out well, and I didn't put that many in here. So then back to January, this is my other notes page I want to talk to you about. I had high hopes for being able to do this. I mean, I started out pretty terribly. This one wasn't great either. This one was just absolutely horrendous, honestly. But I got better. This is the first time I had like a layout I didn't absolutely hate, and I slowly but surely like figured it out. In November, where I really loved these two and a little bit of this, but I didn't use half of my notes section. So that's something I plan on being better at next year. The last thing is kind of planner related, but kind of just me related, is my handwriting is atrocious. If I'm just writing fast, that is my handwriting. If I take my time, it's better, but also not great. So I've had terrible handwriting, mostly in my like everyday, but like in my planner, I'm the most disappointed because I sit down and every time I'm like, you gotta take your time so it looks good, but I never do. So I am hoping to be better at that next year. So just like finding my removable matte sticker paper was amazing, this glossy paper was not. I decided to cheap out and get cheap glossy sticker paper because I don't want to spend a lot of money. And that's exactly what I got, cheap glossy sticker paper. So first of all, this stuff's freaking bulky. Like, the paper's nothing, it's just so freaking thick. It prints great, it does not cut well, and it doesn't lift up the sticker paper very well. And if you, a second it gets like, I don't know, hold on. The second oxygen touches it, it starts to yellow. You can probably tell the edges of this are yellow. I did not spill anything on this sticker paper. It just starts to yellow. You can see it pretty bad right here. So this stuff has been a bust, and I'm done using it. But for a while there, it just worked for me. So in the first section, I talked about how amazing my organizing style was. I'm going to talk to you about the big issue with it is. And that is that I don't organize my stickers. That, like the sticker kits I plan on using. This stems from the fact that I made all of my sticker kits in 2017, and most of the time I was like waiting till the day of to make them. For next year, I have a better plan. I am grabbing some stickers I bought because I want to show you them. I bought these stickers from the Scribble Prints Co. They are all the weeks in 2018 and like labels, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new mini binder and some new mini binder page protectors. I'm going to put the label at the bottom here and then plan out all my kits for the year. This thing is where I put my kits, and it's gonna have to be cleaned out, but it just wasn't working for this past year, and I hope that my new system really helps me stay on track and not like order more kits than I need to or make more kits than I need to. Let's now talk about the two planners that just didn't work for me this year. The first of them is my Erin Condren hourly planner. The hourly planner was actually the second planner. Wow, there's another planner I forgot about. My two first work planners did not work for me. The first of them was a recollections planner that was the larger size than this, and I tried to use like inserts that came with it. I made an entire video about it. It was terrible. Then I decided to use an Erin Condren, you know? I know Erin Condren, so I used an hourly. I like the checklists in it, but the whole like putting in what I did every hour, instead of like pre-planning, it ended up being memory keeping planning. Like when I was done, I would just go back and put it. Those planners didn't work for me. I'm hoping that the inserts I have will. The third planner that just didn't work for me this year, and bad call on my part, I took the So Much Crafting inserts I had left over that I didn't need, and I decided to make a meal planning planner just to track all the meals I was having, track how much I was spending, and track my water intake. This was cute. Where's the last week I used it? Yeah, here's the last week. This was, what, August? September. It wasn't for me. I was filling it out like Thursday for like the whole week before it. And that's a big delta on my part. I thought this is something I needed. Turns out it's not something I wanted because I just wouldn't fill it out. And it was also just another thing to lug around to work with because I needed to put down my lunch and my breakfast. The last delta from 2017 I want to talk to you guys about has to do with my social media. I'm just bringing out my die cuts and my bullet journal for next year just so my page here isn't blank. My delta on social media is Instagram and Twitter. I have an Instagram that has an okay amount of content in it, but my Twitter is absolute crap. I know Twitter isn't as big in the planning community, but you know, I really did want to use it. So a big delta for me is those and not using them. And also Pinterest. I didn't realize how huge Pinterest was in the sticker community. So that is something I want to work on better next year. That's all I got, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening and learning about all the things I did well this year, in my opinion, and the deltas I had. I think it's really important to evaluate yourself, and why not planner evaluate myself? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of 2017, and I will see you in my next video.